And if they can't answer an email and the email was on their website or the contact form was on their website saying contact us here, holy crap, guys, we don't want any part of that. We don't want any part of an office that has a contact form or a contact email up that we can contact that's not going to write people back. That is a red flag, number one. Do not mess with it. Does that make sense to everybody? All right, good. So this first thing that we're doing is just to get their attention, okay? And I'll show you how to do that in a second. You're going to see how I do it with dentists because that's what I'm going to do, but it translates to everything. The next thing is the follow-up. Now, this has got to be just right. This sets up an opportunity to actually pitch our services the right way to people that are actually interested. This is where you sort of come out and be like, no, I'm glad, you know, that you wrote us back. You know, you wrote me back. Let me sort of tell you what I had in mind. This is sort of what I want to do. Would you be interested in learning more? Okay. Scott says, Scott, when I show you this live, as I said I would, I'll show you that, okay? So the follow-up that we're going to do once they write back to us the first time is where we first sort of open the dialogue, okay? Would you be interested in learning more about this thing that I just gave you barely here? So we're going to give them a little hint, and we're going to open up the door for them asking us to learn more. Remember what I said earlier about we don't send a big explanation of what we do until they ask? This is where we set up the ask. And if they don't ask, they're not interested. And you can move on to someone that is. How many of you want to spend all day on people that are lukewarm interested in what you're doing? No, this is a numbers game. All right, cool. Now the final thing is this. You have to pitch properly. If you have your pitch down and you know exactly what you do, you should be able to explain what you do in a video that's 3 minutes long, 3 to 5 minutes long. So yeah, I usually, for those of you paying attention at home, I usually have 2 emails back and forth with someone before I ever really go in depth as to what we're doing. Everybody got that down before I move on? Two emails back and forth. Why 2 emails back and forth? The reason is simple. It means I've got somebody that is actually interested in doing something with me. I've got somebody that actually wants to communicate. And I've got somebody on the other end that if they sign up for us actually gives a damn if the service works and will do what it takes, and they will be a partner in this. Everybody got it? Everybody got it? Good. You ready to see this live? You ready to see this live? I know I gave you guys a lot of pre into this, and I wasn't trying to like tease you and build up to something, but this is the most important part. If you don't get this, what I'm about to show you, it's just not going to matter. Okay, so part 3. I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to show you the manual way here. Once I get done with the manual way, I'm going to jump in and show you how to automate this. So literally, you set a few things in motion and a machine goes and does everything for you, okay? All right, so let's hop out. There's my Facebook. Can everybody see this? Can everybody see my Facebook right now? Just so I know my screen's actually showing. Okay. So how many of you have access to Google? Doesn't matter where you are in the world, you should have access to Google. So super simple search option. Super simple search option. How many of you, that makes sense to you? Marietta, Georgia, dentist. Nothing complicated about that. This is where you can go find some leads. Now, what we're doing is you're going to type in your location, your city name, your state name, or if you're not in the US, do it however you want to do it. If you're in the US and you want to prospect outside of the US, do it however you want to do it. But we're going in and we're looking for this. And we're going to click into the maps to more places. Why do you think this is important for us? To me, this is a qualifier. If you've got people in this, they're advertising, great. But if you've got some people in this, you can instantly get to where you want to go. And it shows that they've put out at least a little bit of effort to have their listing up the right way. Okay? What you're doing manually is you're going to click into the website and you're trying to find one of two things. Write these down. You're trying to find a contact email address, or you're trying to find a contact us form. Let me know when you've got that by typing the number 1 in the box so that I know that I can move on. Now, I didn't want to do this manually and make you watch me go look for this because it's tedious enough, and I didn't want to make you watch it. But you go through, you click on, you quite seriously, you go in, you click on one of these, and you go find it. You'd have to do these one by one if you did it manually. I got one pulled up for you so you can see what it should look like. Can everybody see this dentist office? This is a real dentist office. Props to them for. Okay, now they have a contact us form. Okay, they have a contact us form. I'm clicking it, hang on. Do they have an email that I can contact? Do they have a contact us form that I can contact? They have both, don't they? Now, let me ask you guys a question, the most important thing. Do we know who's on the other end? Do we know who's on the other end of this thing? No, we don't. We have no clue who's on the other end. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? We need a name. Do you think it's important that we get a name? It's vital that we get a name. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, most of these places are not going to be putting on their website who you're talking to. You don't know. You don't know if it's the front desk person that checks it. You don't know if it's the doctor that checks it. You don't know if it's the office manager that checks it. Why? Because they're not going to tell us. They're not going to tell us here. 99% of the time, they're not going to tell us. The key here is we at least have a way to go find out. Who sees the way to find out? Here's what we're going to do. Now, this is the manual way. This is the not fun way. Here's what we're going to do. I'm literally going to fill this out. It's not my phone number, actually, just so you guys know, okay? You ready? So here's what we've got. Now, how many of you can figure out how to translate this into real estate, all kinds of things? Am I saying that I'm looking to become a new patient? Am I saying that I'm looking to become a new patient? No, I'm not. I'm just asking if they are accepting new patients. Now, check this out. Grab this. I'm going to go to my email. I'm going to pop it in. Subject line, are you accepting new patients? There it is. Now, what's going to happen? One of two things is going to happen. What's going to happen? One of three things, I guess, could happen. I do both if they're there. I'm hitting one particular email. Usually, if I can hit multiple, that's fine. Now, here's the deal. I'm either going to get a yes, a no, or no response. But what's going to happen when I get a response? This is the key. What's going to happen? What's going to be included in that email when I get the response? I'm going to get the name of the person that is what? I'm going to get the name of the person that is our gatekeeper. That is huge. Does everybody understand the gravity of what that one little email gets us? Because if you don't, I don't know that I can help you. But getting a contact, someone that is now our point person, that is monstrous. Now, when that person sends me a reply back, what do you feel like I'm going to say? Yes, I send both. What do you feel like I'm going to say? Remember, did we achieve goal number one? Did we achieve goal number one? Did we get their attention if they wrote us back? Yes. Goal number two is to do what? Set up a way for us to properly present. So when I write back, say, oh, I'm actually not trying to become a patient, but I have some things that I think can send you patients. And I can get it pretty quick. Would you be interested in me showing you this? Very simply there. If they reply, yeah, man, that'd be great, send it over. We send them a video. Did I just do anything crazy? Did I do anything crazy? Okay, let's be real with each other. With what I just showed you, what sucks? Because I just showed you something that sucks. It's awesome. It's got awesome pieces, but it sucks. What about what I just showed you absolutely sucks? How many of you are going to sit and do that and look for contacts and send out that email all day? Before I move on, does everybody understand the process? You send out an email, hey, I was wondering if your office was accepting new patients. They write back, their name's in it. Okay, well, you send them back an email, hey, Ashley, thanks for writing. I'm actually not trying to become a patient. I'm just doing some things in your area that I have patients to send your way. Can I show you this? Would you be interested? And then in the video, you show them. If they say yes, is that increasingly complicated? But it sucks, right? How many of you would like to see how to do this in a way that's much easier? So, as I said, going through and doing this is not fun. If you can automate it, which you can, if you can automate it, this becomes an absolute gold mine. So we're going to start now by leveraging automation in our favor, okay? What I would like for you guys to do is once I show you how to do it, and once you learn how to set this up, you can literally get up, put it into motion, walk away for a few hours,